better tell you before you get close. I'm a special case, I'm not like the other ones. There is a reason why I'm still alone. If you want to stick around, you need to ask yourself, are you an father man? Can you take me as I am? You think you made me special, babe? I'll never change for someone else.
Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about Interco tires and Super Swampers, or Super Swamper TSLs, Interco TSLs, what they're called. And I have been sponsored by these guys and working with these guys as a sponsorship, and actually I recently just decided to drop them as a sponsor, and I'll discuss with you guys why, and I'm just going to kind of give a straightforward no holds barred kind of truth session here, the truth about Interco tires. Let me go ahead and show you. This sponsorship was Method Race Wheels. Method Race Wheels have been awesome so far, zero problems. The Interco tires, as you can see here, have given me nothing but problems. I have had 8 sets sent to me by Interco, and they gave me a really good deal to start off with in a chance for publicity. Method sent me the wheels for free, and then Interco said, look, we'll give you, this massive discount. You pay a little bit of money and you can receive the tires. And they sent me some for free, and I paid for some, but they just kept ripping at the sidewalls. You guys can see here. I mean, you can see the sidewall. I had to actually try and redo these tires. Okay, so this is all rubber that I melded, okay, into here to try and replace them, because this ring here just kept busting. It just kept splitting. The sidewall just kept splitting on all these tires, and because of that, I can't even put all the same wheels on there. I've got to have different size tires, and they've sent me 8 tires. These tires have lasted about, and you guys can see, I mean, this is not great.
18,000 miles.
This is, probably 50% wear. So not really something that I would look forward to off of a tire. I haven't had great results. And now these are the radial TSL. Okay, these are not the regular TSL. And let me tell you something about the radial TSL. The radial TSL, guys, is supposed to be a harder rubber compound that lasts a long time. So I really have no idea how long the actual TSLs would last if the radial TSLs that are supposed to be for street and off-road use, basically a combination of both, don't even last and can't even last for 30,000 miles, basically, without 4 of them completely busting out the sidewalls. And then the sidewalls are just so weak, and they're also thicker. So basically what's going on here is the rest of the world has kind of proceeded to better rubbers, better materials, as far as the tire world, and the rest of the tire world is making what we know as high performance, better rubber tires that are a lot thinner sidewalls. I'll give an example of the Toyo Open Country. I've had a lot of experience and a lot of good luck with the Toyo Open Country MT. Okay, they're mud terrain. And it's a good all-around tire. It lasts about 3 times as long as anything that Super Swamper or Interco makes. So I was excited for this opportunity to be able to work with Interco, but they're still making tires like it's the 1980s. They're making these really, really poor quality rubber, really thick tires that they're not load rated. They don't hold up, and I mean, they're about only good for off-road buggies that that you're going to have on a weekend warrior vehicle, that you're not worried about whether it breaks or not, that you're not worried about whether it breaks down. You got a trailer at home. And having to have 8 tires on my vehicle is just not something that I'm happy with, not something that I'm a big fan of. And I don't love it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't love it. This is not a video of me bashing Interco. They are actually great tires for off-road buggy. It's good to be able to run boggers on the back and TSLs on the front, so you have some lateral traction for steering, and you have great digging power on those rear tires. But that's maybe just for mud, and because the sidewalls, guys, are not great on these tires. And they were busting these sidewalls, and they kept telling me it's because my bead locks. It's because my bead locks. It's because my bead locks. And I did a lot of research, and I found out that I'm not the only one having these problems with Interco tires. It's pretty much everybody is having these, problems with not being able to use beadlock wheels with their tires, and then on top of that, the sidewall's busting out. So really, I hope somebody from Interco that can know what they're doing, or knows a little bit of what they're doing, and can put some research and development into some better stuff, watches this video. And I hope you guys from Interco, I hope you guys can improve your quality of rubber. I hope you guys can make a tire that's more close in size of the sidewall, the diameter and strength, both diameter and strength of the sidewall, thickness and strength of the sidewall. I hope you can make something that is more similar to what everybody else on the market, all the other top names are doing, because guess what? Wheels are made for the top names, okay? So if everybody else and their good tires are good for the top wheel companies, but your tires can't be used with the top wheel companies, what's going to be the end result here? Well, the end result is going to be no more Interco tires. You guys haven't really come out with an innovation in tires since, the 80s, or maybe earlier than that. I don't even know, when did the TSLs come out? It was before my time. When did the boggers come out? Long time ago, and really since then you guys have kind of stopped innovating. So I hope you guys pick up the pace. I'm sorry that I'm having to move on. I'm gonna reveal who I have moved on with here in the future, who I'm gonna be running on my future vehicles, and on my future builds, and on my current builds and my current vehicles. I got I'm moving forward with my F-250s and with my Land Cruiser here, that are the current builds, and some other future builds, but moving forward without Interco tires. So this will be kind of the closeout, the farewell to the tires that are just falling apart every time I try to use them. So I'm looking forward to moving on to bigger and better things. And I just wanted to kind of caution you guys in the overland expedition community against even considering Interco tires. They're great for buggies. They're great for off-road buggies. There may be some point in the future, if I build a dedicated mud truck or something like that, I might use them. But as far as any kind of reliability goes, Interco's is basically out of the picture at this point. So I appreciate it. Wanted to share this closeout with you guys, as far as this closeout of this amazing vehicle build, and the fact that it's going to be a whole lot more amazing with some reliable tires. Thanks for watching. Bone out.